The world does not reward the good, it consumes them. History is not written by the virtuous, it is written by the survivors. It is a vast, silent graveyard of nice men who believed that their integrity was a shield, only to find that integrity is worthless against a blade in the dark. In 1513, from a small, dimly lit study in Italy, Niccolò Machiavelli looked at the ruins of great men and realized a fundamental truth about power. He saw that the world is populated by two types of predators, the wolves and the trappers. To survive, he argued, a man must possess a dual nature. He must be a beast. He wrote that a leader who is only a lion, strong, brave, and blunt, is easily trapped, and a leader who is only a fox, cunning and deceptive, is easily crushed by the wolves. To be untouchable, you must become a hybrid of the two, a beast that can smell a hidden snare, and a monster that can win a war. Today, we are dissecting the darkest strategy of the Renaissance, the lion and the fox. If you feel like you're losing the game of power, it's because you're still playing by the rules. Here is how to break them. Most people are taught to be the lion. From childhood, we are told that honesty is the best policy, and that strength means being direct. We are taught to roar our intentions so the world knows where we stand. But Machiavelli warns us, the lion is defenseless against snares. Because the lion is proud, he is predictable. His movements are loud. His ego is large. He believes that if he is powerful enough, he doesn't need to lie. He thinks his roar will scare off the traps. In the modern world, this is the person who speaks their truth at a toxic workplace, thinking their honesty will save them, only to be fired the next day. This is the person who confronts an enemy face to face, unaware that the enemy has already poisoned the well behind them. When you are only a lion, you are a target. Your strength becomes your greatest weakness because it makes you easy to map. The wolves won't fight you head-on. They will simply wait for you to step into the golden snare of your own pride. Machiavelli knew that brute force is a tool, but used alone, it is a death sentence. Then there is the fox. The fox is the master of the shadow. He knows that the shortest distance between 2 points is never a straight line. He doesn't roar, he whispers. He recognizes the scent of a trap before the metal even touches his fur. The fox is the master of the feint, making people look left while he moves right. But the fox has a fatal flaw. He is defenseless against the wolves. In Machiavelli's world, the wolves are those who use raw, overwhelming power. When the fox's cunning is exposed, and eventually every fox is exposed, he has no teeth to fight back. He is all intellect and no muscle. Look at the modern manipulator, the office politician who climbs the ladder through gossip and backroom deals. They are successful as long as the sun is shining. But the moment a real crisis hits, the moment a lion decides to crush them, they have no armor. They can smell the trap, but they lack the raw power to survive the hunt. Machiavelli tells us that being smart is merely a stay of execution if you lack the courage to be a monster when the time is right. To understand how to merge these two within yourself, we must look at the man Machiavelli admired most, Cesare Borgia. Borgia was faced with a group of rebellious generals who wanted him dead. A lion would have declared war and likely lost. A fox would have tried to bribe them and lived in fear of their return. Borgia did neither.
He used the fox to invite them to a peace summit at a place called Senegalia. He smiled, he offered them wine, he played the part of the harmless diplomat. He smelled their traps and deactivated them with his own deception. But the moment they entered his hall, the fox vanished and the lion emerged. He had his men surround them and execute them all on the spot. This is the hybrid soul. Borgia used the fox to get them into the room, and the lion to ensure they never left. He didn't just win, he deleted the threat. This is what Machiavelli means when he says a prince must know how to act as the beast. You do not use the lion and the fox at the same time. You use them as a sequence. How do you apply this dark Renaissance strategy to your life today? You must cultivate a strategic duality. First, the fox's mask. In your daily life, stop being authentic with people who haven't earned it. Use the fox to observe. When you enter a new environment, don't roar. Listen. Find the snares. Who hates whom? Who holds the real power? Being nice is a fox's tool. It lowers the guard of others so you can see their true face. Second, the lion's reserve. You must build a lion side in the shadows. This is your competence, your wealth, your discipline, and your willingness to say no with finality. You must be known as someone who could be a nightmare if crossed, so that you rarely have to be one. Third, the controlled strike. When you are disrespected, the nice guy lion shouts and gets emotional. The fox lion stays silent. He uses the fox to find the exact point of leverage over his opponent. He waits, and then, when the opponent feels safe, he strikes with the lion's weight, not out of anger, but out of strategy. Niccolò Machiavelli did not write The Prince for the wicked. He wrote it for the vulnerable. He knew that good people are only safe when they are more dangerous than the bad people. Kindness without strategy is not a virtue. It is a slow suicide. Power without wisdom is just a fast one. If you are always the lion, you will be trapped. If you are always the fox, you will be eaten. You must be the man who can walk through a field of snares with a smile while carrying a sword beneath his cloak. Which one will you be? The beast that is hunted or the beast that survives? If you are ready to stop being a stepping stone, subscribe to the dark truths. The world is watching. Be the fox to see the traps, and the lion to terrify the wolves.